Okay, now I'm going to try to draw for you the template. It's from Chapter 6, Basic Geometric Construction, page 141. We're going to start by doing a little math again at the beginning. Our working area of our page is 10.5 inches. Our overall width of our object is 7, so that leaves us 3.5. So half of that would be 1 3/4. We start from one side, 1 3/4. Alright, the height of this object is 3.5. We have approximately 7.5 inches. It's actually 7 5/8, but we'll call it 7.5. 7.5, and we're 3.5, so that leaves 4, and we'll start 2 inches. I'm going to start from the top and work my way down. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure down 2 inches and 1 3/4 from the side, and I'm going to draw me two lines. Okay, now that I have me a starting corner, I'm going to measure over 7 inches, come down 3/4. We'll measure 7. And we're going to stop it 3/4 of an inch down. Okay, on this other side, we're going to come down 2 inches, and I'm just going to put me a little tick mark, just a little small dot. I'll know where that is. And it also tells us that we have a radius of 1 inch. So if we have a radius of 1 inch, and first thing I had to do is put my angle in there. I got to do a 30-degree angle. Okay, now I'm going to go back and measure from the top down 3.5 inches. Draw this line lightly. That's just a reference line. Okay, I have from that, I've got to make a line parallel to that, parallel to this line, so I can find the center of my radius here. So in order to do that, I'm going to measure twice, trying to keep my scale parallel to the line, or perpendicular to the line. And I'm going to draw that. Now I've got to make a line that's parallel to this bottom line down here, 1 inch. Now that I have that point, I'm going to go back and put me a center line, a vertical center line. Will make it easier to draw my circle. So I'm using a 2 inch diameter because it's a 1 inch radius. It should be touching this line and this line, just like so. And I should have drawn it a little further. Okay, now I have that. Comes the fun part on my little drawing area here. I need to draw a 75 degrees in this direction. So a 75 is a 45 plus a 30. And that's not right. 45 plus 30. Okay. Took me a little flipping there, but I got it. Okay, I'm sure that's not long enough, so I'm going to extend it some. Now then I need a radius of 1 inch, which would be a 2 inch diameter, and I can do the same thing by making a parallel line. Let's do it the easy way this time though. Let's eyeball it, and we're going to make our circle touch both objects. Okay, the next step would be the cutout part at the top. It tells us it has a radius of a 1/2 inch. It doesn't tell us the cutout depth, but the radius is telling us that by seeing that center line in line with our top, this line is 1/2 from the top. So we're going to drop down 1/2 inch. Lightly draw us a line in. Okay, it tells us it's 1 inch from the edge on both sides, so we're going to measure 1 inch. And 1 inch. Now using our 1 inch circle template, we're going to line it up both sides. Now all I would have to do is go back and darken the lines that need to be darkened and erase the lines that need to be erased. And for some of these I would need to use my eraser shield to get it up close enough to make it clean up real good. But that is how you draw template from chapter 6, basic geometric construction, page 141.